Bariki wakubwa wetu, viongozi wetu na wote wanaofanya kazi kwa niaba yetu kama kundi. Bariki members wote ambao wamekuja na walio njiani. Na Bwana ukabariki kila mmoja kwa jina lake. Na Bwana ukatembee nasi. Heshimika kwetu, nasi Bwana tukanyenyekee kwako. Na ni katika jina la Yesu Kristo tumepata kuomba na kukushukuru Jehova. Amen.
Amjambo members. Jina langu ni Joshua Mochumbe, mimi ndio credit manager wa Faidisha Sacco.
Amjambo wanafaidisha. Amjambo tena. Kwa majina naitwa Joseph Were. Mimi ndio marketing and operations manager Faidisha.
Amjambo members.
Hatujambo.
Philip Mosoti, field officer Kayole.
Amjambo. Amjambo tena. Kwa majina naitwa Miriam Munyao, nasimamia Ambama branch.
Amjambo members. Mimi naitwa pia Miriam Wairimu, intern, assistant, office assistant.
Good afternoon members. My name is Christine Mwikali, nasimamia HR na records department. Thank you.
Afternoon members. Josephine Mandere Gongera, Bama branch.
Afternoon. Violet Nyaga, field officer Gikomba.
Good afternoon. I'm Fedilia Atiang, nasimamia Gikomba branch.
Afternoon. Peter Oweno Chola, Migori.
Habari zenu? Mko wazima? Naitwa Gloria, niko upande ya Roy.
Those are the staff members of Faidisha Sacco. Sacco yetu ya Faidisha ina exists kusaidia members wa save na kupatia loans. That is the primary role of the Sacco. We have a few members who save very well. Lakini kuna wale hawa save the way it's supposed to be done. Number 2, let's pay for our loans on time. Najua hii mambo tumeongea kwa ofisi, ukijua umechukua loan, make sure you pay it on time.
Board tuko na management committee na tena tuko na supervisory committee. So nitaanza na management committee. Nikiwa chairperson, tuko na vice chair. Naomba tusalimie, atuambie jina lake.
Amjambo members. Habari ya leo. Kwa majina naitwa Julia Udongo. Mimi ndio vice chair. Tena nasimamia chair education.
Ni vice chair tena ndio chairperson wa education committee. Tuko na secretary wetu.
Habari zenu members. Hebu nisalimieni hivi. Kwa majina naitwa Beth Moya. Nawapenda. Napenda Faidisha.
Tuko na treasurer, waja treasurer salimiane alafu. Thank you very much. Tuko na credit. Kwa credit tuko na chairperson wa credit.
Habari yenu members. Kwa majina naitwa Walter Kirui. Mimi ndio chairman wa credit subcommittee. Kazi yetu ni kuangalia loans zenu, kuapprove na kuhakikisha guarantorship kila kitu iko sawa. Asanteni.
Yes, please. Nataka members wa credit waweze kusalimiana. Wawevie tuko na Nduta na Onesimus. Nduta na Malu. Hebu wawevia members. Okay, thank you very much. Then tuko na Onesimus from the education subcommittee asalimie.
Wanafaidisha biashara members, amjambo. Mimi naitwa Onesimus Nsioka, niko kwa education committee. Tukiitana education mnakuja kwa wingi ndio tunasoma mambo ya hizi vitu zetu.
Thank you very much. Mpige makofi. Then tuko na supervisory. Kwa supervisory nitaomba mmoja wao tusalimie kwa niaba ya wengine. So the chairman supervisory come over. Tuko na chairman supervisory, kuna committee member wa supervisory, secretary simuoni lakini wacha chairman atusalimie kwa niaba ya supervisory.
Habari zenu members. Habari zenu tena. Nafurahia mmefika, isipokuwa bado tunangoja wengine. Kwa majina naitwa Eliakim Otieno, mimi ndio chairman wa supervisory committee, na tunafurahia kwa kuja kwenyu. Tuko na timu yangu hapa, tuko watatu. Mimi ni chairman, secretary and member. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much. Wapige makofi. Tunafurahia pia katika mkutano huu tuko na representative wetu kutoka Cooperative Bank, anaitwa Brother Calvin, naomba atusalimie. Good evening. Then tuko na from the Sub-County Cooperative Officer wa Kamkunji, tuko na Madam Jane Kimuyu.
Nimeingia Kamukunji towards the end of last year, almost December. Kwa hivyo mulikuwa na Juliana na akaenda Lang'ata, na mimi ndio niko Kamukunji na niko na furaha kuwa nanyi na tutaongea mengi. Asanteni.
Kwa wakati huu nasema kwamba mkutano umeanzwa rasmi na tuweze kuwa ready kupokea ripoti za management na pia tuweze kutoa maoni yetu.
Faidisha Wanabiashara Sacco Limited minutes of the 6th annual general meeting held on 22nd February 2019 at Nasiko Plaza, 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Attendance. Members as per attached list. Management Committee and Supervisory Members. Sub-County Cooperative Officer. In attendance, Cooperative Bank Branch Manager Mr. Henry, CIC Representative Mr. James Kinyata and Dixon Mugambi, Cusco Representative Tyrus and Donald Owino, Pamoja Housing Cooperative Society Rosales. Agendas. Number 1 was reading and confirmation of minutes for previous AGM. There is an error, 2018. Number 2, adoption of the agenda. Number 3, report from the chairman. Number 4, remarks from the chief guest, Mr. Henry, Coop Bank branch manager, treasurer's report and budget projections, supervisory report, presentation of the 2018 audited financial statements, resolutions, that is disposal of surplus, elections, appointment of auditors, A or B. Minutes 1 was preliminary. The meeting started with the word of prayer and encouragement from Pastor Paul Kidinchi of the Seventh-day Adventist Starehe. The reading was taken from the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 33. Introduction of the guest was done by the general manager in coordination with the MC, Madam Mary. Reading, minute 2, reading and confirmation of previous AGM minutes. The minutes were confirmed as true records of the proceedings of the 5th annual general meeting after being proposed by Collins Masanza, member number 795, and seconded by Ngumbao Mulatia, member number 1794. Matters arising from the minutes of the 5th AGM held on 2nd March 2018. Member number 2073, Mr. James, wanted to understand more about the SACCO branding. The manager explained to him our efforts in branding by use of SACCO t-shirts, magazines, and banners, etc. Chairman's report. The chairman presented his report covering the year under review. He thanked members for attending the AGM in large numbers, a show of solidarity and commitment to the SACCO. The chairman reported that the SACCO was growing steadily and it has gained lots of stability in the recent days. In summary, the chairman's report entailed, number 1, SACCO performance. During the year, Under review, the SACCO recorded an increase in revenue of 59% from 11.34 million in the year 2017 to 18 million, while the total member deposits grew by 32% from 39.51 million to 52.12 million. Loans disbursement increased by 42% from 46.63 million to 66.24 million. Our share capital also grew from 2,668,550 to 5,260,679, which is 97.13%. The SACCO's target is to achieve a minimum share capital of 10 million. Dividends and interest. The board proposed to pay dividends to members at the rate of 15.5% and interest on deposits at 6.2%, which the board seeks your approval. Number 2, membership growth. The chairman reports that FIDISHA membership had grown from 23,882 in the previous year to 3,342 as of December 2018. A clear indication that we had a great potential to grow this society to mega SACCO. In this year, 2018, the society marked its 5th anniversary, celebrating 5 years of financial empowerment. The event was graced by the Nairobi Cooperative Director, our sub-county officers, and other guests invited from various institutions and government agencies. Members and leaders training were enhanced in the year under review, and as a result, we were able to grow and sustain our SACCO even as we empowered leaders to make policies. Effective service through technology. The meeting was informed about the management efforts to improve technology to purposes of enhancing efficiency in service delivery and to provide more value to our members. For this reason, the SACCO installed the SmartSuite software and also developed a mobile banking application in the year 2018. Our social media platforms, that is Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube, etc., were activated, and this really helped to increase the visibility of SACCO. Number 4, loans. Members were informed that the loans uptake was high and to some extent led to delays in terms of disbursement. To mitigate this, the management had to borrow 11 million from our cooperative bank and also increased its overdraft to 2 million. Members were encouraged to save more and repay their loans promptly. While the management reduced the interest rates for various loans, the loan limits were raised from 2 million to 3 million for individuals and 5 million for groups and corporates. The board proposes to ensure members' deposits starting this year. This will safeguard the society and the members, as well as will be able to double savings in case of demise or permanent total disability for the member. The welfare will also issue medical loans, that is NHIF, and medical insurance loans. Revision of SACCO bylaws and introduction of election policies. The chairman reminded members that the bylaws and election policy would be applicable from the year 2019, having been approved in the special general meeting held on 21st July 2018. Strategic plan. The chairman reported that the SACCO had made progress, and in the past year, the number of staff had raised to 16 permanent staff besides 8 interns. Elections. Members were informed of the vacancies in both management and supervisory committee. Management committee 1 was Geoffrey Nyang'ori, Daniel Omondi Jakoyo, Walter Kirui, Isaac Mbahiku Kihungi resigned. From the supervisory, Eliakim Otieno. Just before this conclusion, the chairman highlighted the basic requirements for eligibility for one to be elected into management board as outlined in our elections policy that was adopted in our last year AGM. One must have been a member for at least 12 months and above with a main shares of 5,000 and savings of 100,000. Not corrupt or not being charged in court of law, not a defaulter, of good character and participates in SACCO activities. The chairman concluded by thanking members and all guests who had attended the AGM. He assured the members that Fiducia SACCO future is bright and appealed to all members to remain focused on SACCO vision and mission. He reiterated that we can go far if all members support the management in its efforts to making Fiducia SACCO a model society in Kenya. The chairman's report was proposed by Grace Wairimu, member number 002, and seconded by Beatrice Mudhanje, member number 700. Reactions to chairman's report. The management committee was commended for working hard in increasing membership, savings and shares. Members, however, expressed concerns in loan delays and poor communication. Miss Benedict Chacha wanted to know the steps were being taken to improve on communication and minimizing the period taken in loan disbursement. Member number 2410, Jeremiah Akinyi, appealed for extensive education to all members, while David Shivula, member number 2531, wanted to know why Mr. Isaac, in quotes, Mukurino, had resigned from the management. Scholastica from Makueni appealed for review of SACCO products now that we are serving the rural mashinani members whose financial power is not like the urban. The issues raised above on the chairman's report were answered, and since most of them were related to educational issues more than the report itself, the chairman defers some to relevant branches and also promised to organize a regional education for all members to address them. Minute 5. Consideration and adoption of the audited accounts for the year 2018. Mr. Charles Omwenga, an external auditor of the Department of Cooperatives from the Ministry Industrialization and Enterprise Development, presented the audited accounts for the year under consideration 2018, which was adopted after being proposed by Mr. William Mwangi, member number 2595, and seconded by member number 1865. The auditor also informed members the mandatory requirements for SACCOs to set aside 1% of the outstanding loans for bad debts. Members' reactions. Mr. Collins Masanza, member number 795, requested if the audit accounts could be sent at least 1 week earlier for members to read and understand the management obliged to this. Report of the Chairman's Supervisory Committee. The Chairman's Supervisory Committee thanked all members who attended the meeting. On their report, the following areas were touched in regard to SACCO performance. The Supervisory Committee noted with much delight that the total revenue for the year 2018 went up by 59%. Generally, the SACCO did better in all areas. The only concern was on high expenditure and delayed loan issuance. The report was proposed by Faith Ndinda, member number 1730, and seconded by Geoffrey, member number 2871. Consideration and adoption of the budget for the year 2019 and proposals for 2020. The Treasurer presented the budget for the year 2019 and 2020 projections for considerations. It was adopted as proposed by Gibson Muturi, member number 1236, and seconded by Joyce Oluoch, member number 1979. Reactions to the Treasurer's report, Mr. Julius, member number 1611, sought for clarification on formula used in arriving at depreciation. This was answered by the auditor, Mr. Alex, member number 2951, observed that we were spending a lot of money on rentals. He challenged the management to come up with plans of constructing our own offices, which we can also sublet to others. Mr. Onesimus Nzioka wished to understand the high difference between the projected income for 2018, that is 9 million, and actual income. It was noted that in 2018, the society had high expenditure which were very necessary in ICT, marketing, and staffing. Speech from the guest of honor. The guest of honor, Mr. Henry Kibungi from Cooperative Bank, was given an opportunity to address and advise to the members. In his speech, he emphasized the need for members to plan well, utilize their loans well, save, and save. He reiterated the importance of having a vision and living the vision. He assured members that the bank is owned by SACCOs and will always support the cooperative movement in all ways. Minutes 7, resolution. The Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Madam Juliana Odote, took to the stage shortly after 4 p.m. to preside over the day's resolutions. She thanked the management for organizing the AGM in time and also for posting good results. She also commended members for their commitment and participation. She further appealed to members to save and repay loans promptly so as to grow with the SACCO. Number 1, dividends. The management board proposal of 3.5 million for dividends, 16% share and 6.2% as interest on deposit was adopted as proposed by member number 1195 and seconded by member number 2203. Honoraria and staff bonus, 450,000 and 250,000 was adopted as proposed by Julius, member number 1611, and seconded by Doris, member number 2718. Borrowing powers. A proposal to retain them at 20 million as was previously was adopted by members and proposed by Grace Wairimu, member number 2, and Gumbao Mulatia. Auditors. The management proposed to retain the auditors from the ministry. This was adopted by members proposed by Frederick, member number 2832, and seconded by Bosire, member number 2130. Elections. The elections process was led by Madam Juliana Odote, assisted by Mr. Charles Omwenga. The returning officer, Madam Juliana, explains the eligibility requirement for one to be elected and also emphasized that each candidate must have a proposer and a seconder. Shortly after election, The chairman gave an acceptance speech and thanked members for expressing confidence on the team. He assured the members of his commitment. He also acknowledged other board members and supervisory as well as management staff. Vote of thanks was given by Beth Moya, the Honorable Secretary. A or B, there being no other business, the meeting ended at 5:30 p.m. with a word of prayer from Madam Mary of Faidisha Sacco.
Katika mwaka wa 2019 performance, our performance was not very good because the year was characterized with a lot of instability in the market. We had challenges, and as you can see from our report, we didn't meet our expected results. As you are also aware, we also had challenges like weather conditions, economic crisis, negative media publicity, and so many other things that also touch on members. Most of our members failed to save on time or pay their loans on time, and somehow it caused a lot of delays to some extent. In the year 2019, our net surplus dropped comparing to the year 2018. So our net surplus was 2,250,000, which shall be available for distribution as dividends today. And I want to say that as management committee, we learned our lessons, and going forward, we are going to improve the situation. Membership. Ladies and gentlemen, our society continued to perform well, and we registered an impressive growth in terms of membership. Membership wetu waliweza kuincrease kutoka 3,142 hadi 3,917, which is about 24% growth. It's also good to know that during the year, despite the fact that members increased, tunasikitika kusema kwamba most of our members were dormant. Actually around 50% plus were dormant. Dormancy means uko tu, haujukui loan, au save, uko tu, jina yako iko, lakini you are not an active participant. Ama kama una save mwezi moja, unaruka miezi miwili mitatu. So that's also affected most of our operations. In the year 2019, we launched our strategic plan. And in this strategic plan, as members, we told you that we are targeting to enlist around 10,000 members by the year 2023. And as such, we want to start aggressive marketing, and we are going to do it in collaboration with our members to ensure that we grow the society and retain our membership at all costs as we endeavor to make our society stronger. Deposits and share capital. Our share capital increased from 5,260,679 to 11,448,889, which is around 117% growth. Our deposit decreased from 52.1 million to 43.08 million in the year 2019. Majority of our members with loans, some were not paying their loans, some were stopped saving while paying loans. Jaribu kuambia member save, na kuambia ninangangana na loan na niko na stress. So there's nothing much we can do. When members tell you like that, and it's not a check-off system, we just have to understand. There are those also who withdrew from the society, which to some extent reduced our saving. But the major issue or the major factor that made the saving to decrease is when we passed a resolution to increase our share capital from 2,000 to 5,000. So most members said now, instead of me paying the money again, just take it from my saving, increase it for shares. So we did an automatic transfer from saving to shares. So every member has a minimum of 5,000 shares. The other thing which also affected saving to some extent was the welfare contribution. We used to have, from the year 2018 and 2019, we had automatic deductions of 200 shillings towards welfare. So each member has a welfare account and shares were updated. That is one of the contributing factor that made the deposits to decrease. However, we are working hard and we will work with you to ensure that we increase the savings. Nevertheless, I want to say that there's a huge potential for our SACCO. Being a SACCO which is business for business people, we have a huge potential and we can increase our savings and we can get loans on time if we also save on time and pay our loans on time. Management committee encourages our members to increase their savings in order to mobilize enough money for lending. We also recommend our members, we are recommending to our members that we insure all the loans and the savings. In case of demise or death, members' saving can be refunded double. Kama tumeinsure saving yako na bahati mbaya uweze kufa, kama ulikuwa na 1 million, the insurance pays you 1 million and the SACCO will refund your saving of 1 million to the next of kin. Loans. Fellow cooperators, the demand ya loan ilienda juu sana. Na demand inapoenda juu, na unajua nyinyi ndio mnatupatia pesa ya kuwapatia kwa loans, mnaelewa nini inafanyika. So mara nyingi unapata kwamba kunakuwa na delays in loan disbursement. That's what we call backlog. In the year 2019, we disbursed loans amounting to that 4.3270.3 million. The loans repaid amounted to 30,711,000. Others were not repaid properly. Our interest for the better part of the year was 1% on reducing balance till towards the last quarter of the year when the management committee sat and reviewed the interest to 1% flat rate. The SACCO is on the final stages of developing a mobile banking application that will see us disperse instant loans, quick cash loans more efficiently and increase our loan turnover. This, however, may apply for emergency loans, quick cash, and special loans which will not exceed 3 months. The management has put in place measures of loan recovery, and one of the measures ni kuhakikisha kwamba kama umechukua mkopo unatakikana ulipe. Tumekuwa na huruma nyingi sana kwa wenye wanachukua mkopo na walipi on time and it causes a lot of chaos. So kuna debt collectors ambao tumeweka on stand na pia tuko na auctioneers ambao wamekuwa enlisted. So starting this year tutatembea kwa wale ambao wamechukua loans na walipi. So mkiona tumekuja na auctioneers ama tumekuja na debt collectors, tafadhali msikuwe na huruma sana kwa sababu wanapokosa kulipa loans ndio wanafanya wengine hawapati loans on time. Pia wale ambao hawalipi loan tutawaenlist na CRP. Na if someone is also coming for a loan na listed kwa CRP negatively, then loan yake hawezi kupata 3 times kulingana na hiyo report. Dividends. The board proposes to pay dividends to members' shares at the rate of 15% out of the surplus realized last year. This shall however apply to share capital only, meaning that this year we shall not pay interest on deposits as was done last year. The society shall not pay for honoraria. Last year we paid honoraria and staff dividends or staff bonus. So this year the society is not going to pay that because we didn't perform very well as anticipated last year. SACCO policies. The management committee was able to come up with various policies, and one of them was the human resource policy, finance policy, and governance policy. And we are also in the process of doing some more policies. Membership education was conducted tuliweza kufundisha members in various areas. Katika vikundi, our staff were at the forefront wakiregister mtu mfundisha na pia kutembelea vikundi. Na pia tulikuwa na regional training which were conducted by the vice chair and the board members. Now we want to enhance education programs this year to ensure that members understand more. Before you take a loan, you'll have to go through some training. We realize most people wanachukua loans bila mafundisho. So they end up messing with the loans na wanashindwa kulipa zile loan. Kwa hivyo pia tutakapo kuita kwa mkutano, hata kama mtakuwa wachache, tafadhali kuja, but itakuwa very short time. Information management system, we are planning to introduce a mobile banking system. We have already identified a partner inaitwa LexaPoint, and going forward it's going to enable us to also disperse loans, sana sana zile small loans, so less than 3 months and less than 50,000, zitakuwa zinakuwa dispersed direct to your mobile. Strategic plan, last year tuliweza kulonja our strategic plan ya 2019 up to 2023. We did it in around October during our special channel meeting. Members, in this strategic plan, we want to grow our savings to 1 billion by the year 2023. We want to grow our membership to 10,000 plus, and we want to ensure that all the members who have taken loans or who are saving with Faidisha Sacco have a reason to smile through dividends and even through the support that we are going to give more so on education for our members to improve on their businesses. As you are also aware, we have staff who are working and we want to encourage you to cooperate with them. Last year, tulikuwa na 16 staff as we were starting. Tukaongeza some marketing interns 5. Na hiyo muda pia tuliweza kuvuta staff 3. Some of them walivutwa kwa sababu hawako wanafanya kazi vizuri, especially performance. So kwa wale ambao waliweza kwenda nyumbani, tulikuwa na Maureen Mora, Vincent Mobisa and Peter. Peter was coming from Makueni. Lydia got another job and she went to another company. This year we are going to be very strict. You see, we want to be very strict and to ensure that we deliver and minimize on complaints. Welfare has been part of our program as Faidisha Sacco. Tuliintroduce welfare in the year 2016. Beleni ilikuwa optional, mtu analipa vile anataka. Watu wengi wakakuwa na challenges ya kusave kwa welfare. Akipata shida then unapata labda ako nyuma. The last 2 years tumejaribu kuiweka automatic. Kwamba unapo save, saving yako ya 200 inakuwa deducted to welfare. But we realized there are so many challenges. Members wengine wakakuwa discouraged because of that. So it's a good idea, and the way it has been working ni kwamba member akiwa amekufa, Sacco inatoa 50,000, spouse 40,000, mtoto 30,000 na mzazi 20,000. But the management committee want to recommend that to retain welfare this year going forward, lakini itakuwa on voluntary basis. Kwa hivyo wenye hawataki savings zao zikuwe deducted automatically towards welfare, wata have kufanya their separate contribution. Na mwenye hataki kabisa pia tutamu-exempt, because to realize ina discourage watu wengine. Mtu haja save for 2 years na labda aliacha 5,000, akirudi anapata imeenda kwa welfare. Tunaanza kuwa na matatizo. Today, elections, we are going to have 4 members who are retiring. Every year tunakuanga na a third. A third inamaanisha tuna rotate. A third wanaenda nyumbani, wengine wanabaki. A third wanaenda. So today, a third of the management committee will be retiring. That's Julia Okoyo, Anne Nduta na Mary Mugo. Then from the supervisory we have George Mwai. We thank the members for their dedicated services and the support they have given to the Sacco through their services. The vetting committee was put in place and they did their part, and they will be presenting a report, and the members will discuss the way forward for matters election. Resolutions. Resolution ni zile mapendekezo ambayo tunapeana kwa members. Siku hii ya leo kama management committee tuna mapendekezo fulani. Ya kwanza ni kwamba kuna kitu inaitwa borrowing powers. Wakati tumefika mwisho ama tumefika kwa kona, tunaweza enda kwa bank yetu ama Cusco tukaweza kuchukua loan na kuboost our services. Our borrowing powers last year was 20 million. This year we are recommending iweze ku retain 20 million. Tulitumia bank loan, tuliweza kukopa around 10 million. The last hiyo ilikuwa ile mwaka ingine ambao tunaendelea kulipa, na pia tuko na overdraft ya up to 2 million. Kwa hivyo mnaona ile pesa ambayo tumeweza kuchukua kama loan na overdraft haija exceed 12 million. So that means we are not interested toward the borrowing powers. That's why we are recommending iweze kubaki hivyo. External auditor, we are proposing kwamba tuweze ku retain the auditor from the ministry. Governance, vetting and election policy was adopted by the members in our last AGM, and we want to strengthen it going forward such that wale ambao wanataka kuongoza sako tuweze kuwa na mikakati na mwelekeo fulani ili kuweza kupata viongozi ambao ni thabiti. Dividends, we are making a proposal to allocate 15% towards share capital, and we are also proposing that this be capitalized to increase our share capital base. Investment, we propose to acquire a plot for constructing our offices in the near future along Kangundo Road, and the offices upon completion tutatumia kama Faidisha Sacco and our entities, na pia tutasublet to our members and members of the public, na itaweza kusaidia kugenerate more income for the society. So in the year 2020 tuko nayo maono ya kupata ka plot ya kujenga ofisi ya Faidisha Sacco. Zile rent ambazo tunalipa tuanze kupunguza. Na upande wa welfare pia tunge propose in the course of the year 2020-2021 tuweze kupata welfare pass ama welfare van. Hiyo pia itakuwa inasaidia members, ukiwa na msiba unachukua gari ya Sacco, na pia itakuwa inatumika kwa wengine na inaendelea kuleta support so that welfare yetu iweze ku increase from 50,000 maybe to 100,000 or more. We also propose to have, vile nimesema, voluntary contribution kwa welfare. Hatutaki kulazimisha mtu na mambo ya welfare, so tutafanya voluntarily. And the money that we have collected from the welfare, we will invest it so that iweze kuendelea kwa interest. Some of the areas that I invest in kama treasury bills and money market fund. And also we are proposing to insure your savings. Na nilisema umuhimu wa kuinsure saving ni kwamba unaona tukiinsure loan, member akikufa kama na process ako na loan Sacco, nini insurance inalipa? Member akifa kama alikuwa na loans, insurance imelipa. Kama alikuwa na saving, ile saving yake kama imekuwa insured inakuwa doubled. Then the next of kin anapewa the Sacco services. Muweza kuwa watulifu, muweza kutusupport, na pia wengi wenu wameweza kutupatia mawaida ambayo hatuwezi tukachukua for granted. So for that purpose, I want to thank you all. I also want to thank the management committee, the ministry, the auditors for the support they have given, and our bankers for the support they have given too. May God bless you. I believe Faidisha has a very brighter future, and I believe if members remain focused and committed to our vision, then we'll become one of the leading circles in maximizing members' returns on investment. May God bless you. May God keep you. Thank you very much for listening to me.
The Supervisory Committee report, the annual report from 1st January 2019 to December 2019, 31st December 2019. The Supervisory Committee is grateful to the honorable members of Faidisha Wanabiashara Sacco for the privilege accorded to us in serving you during the year 2019. There's a slight mistake there, a printing mistake, 2019. We wish to commend you for the continued commitment towards the mission of the Sacco for the past 6 years. We also commend the board and the management staff for their efforts in directing the day-to-day business of the Faidisha Sacco. Our mandate is as stipulated in the Cooperative Societies bylaws requires Supervisory Committee to verify society's transactions, monitor the implementation of policies, and make periodic reports on its finding to the board. This is to ensure that the board serves the interests of the society members as well as safeguarding the resources entrusted to them. In line with this mandate, the Supervisory Committee performed its functions, presented its finding to the board, recommended and gave its advice accordingly. Below are the highlights of our findings and their recommendations. The Sacco membership was not as impressive as compared to the previous year. Though there was an increase in growth, the number of dormant members went up significantly. We noted a few withdrawals. There is a need for a vigorous membership sensitization to understand and enjoy the benefits regarding them being in the SACCO movement. We encourage members to attend AGM meetings always, where crucial resolutions are passed, and get to know the general SACCO performance. We call upon also SACCO members to show up more in SACCO education days. The membership personal accounts. During the period under review, we observed some members have stopped remitting their monthly deposits. We emphasize that for one to be a bona fide member, one has to fulfill the following conditions. The share capital is supposed to be 5,000. At least every month you have to make a deposit of at least 2,000. And also if you have a loan, you need to repay the loan. It is paramount that all members subscribe to the rules and regulations governing the SACCO operations. We urge all members to update their records with the SACCO and take advantage of the existing SACCO system, since their statement can be accessed easily and faster. The defaulters. The default rate increased during the year. The arrears stood at Kenya shillings 12,347,742 from 139 loanees. The supervisory committee wished to call upon members to exhibit high level of honesty and respect to their guarantors. It is members' obligation to service their loans and honor relationships. The credit management. The supervisory committee verified loans applications, appraisals, and disbursement to ensure they were prudent and complied to the SACCO bylaws. During the year, we noticed there was inconsistency in loan approval and disbursement. This is where the chairman was trying to explain that we encourage that small loans should be given priority, but it was different. And probably somebody have applied much earlier, but he doesn't get a loan on time. Therefore, to enhance operation, we shared the following recommendations. The approval procedure should be followed strictly, considering the member status on the following areas. One has to make a monthly deposit. It has to be up to date. There should be no arrears in loan repayment. Deposits in the SACCO must be at least 6 months before a member can earn a loan. That is, if you join today, at least stay up for 6 months, and then you can ask for the loan. The integrity of members should be scrutinized. Credit and loan policy should be reviewed. Real-time information to be passed to member or members on status of loan applications. Written commitment by either the member or the members regarding obligation has to be filed with the SACCO. Financial and management reporting. The general financial performance was not impressive as the previous year. The SACCO didn't manage a good surplus. The committee examined various areas and presented their concerns to the board. This includes the financial statements, financial performance review. Some of these financial statements, you can see them from the books. Cash and bank reconciliations. The following documents were examined: the cash book, the receipt books, check books, EFTs, that is electronic funds transfer, bank statements, and petty cash vouchers. In the petty cash expenses, the expenses, yes, were clearly defined, but we noted a few loopholes. There was not enough supporting documents to verify the reason as to why those expenses were being paid. The SACCO expenditure vis-a-vis the budget. The SACCO expenditures were slightly higher comparing to the previous year. Therefore, recommended to ensure high profitability for the SACCO, we recommend a review of these expenses. Let us avoid the overdrafts. Let us work within our means. The loan borrowing power facility should be used wisely. And also we emphasize that the internal controls should be enhanced. The committee seating allowances. The committee meeting held during the year 2019 had budget allocations and notices were issued. The agendas were relevant, however, there were a few inconsistencies. We request the board to stick strictly to matters advancing the SACCO policies and operations. The minutes and reports. During the year under review, we noted there was inconsistency in filing minutes and reports with the office. We shared our concern with the board and called upon to ensure that such important documents are filed on time. strategic plan implementation. We wish to commend the board on the launch of the 2018-2023 strategic plan. The board should review its implementation since it serves as a guide to where the SACCO targets to be after the 5 years. A review of policies. The board recommends a review of the following policies and come up with an operation manual to guide the SACCO operation. Financial policies and procedures manual, the risk management policy, the procurement policy, the investment policy, the loan and credit policies review, and also finally the human resource manual reviews. Conclusion. We must all strive to build trust among oneself as members of one SACCO. The success of Fidelia SACCO is dependent on upholding transparency and accountability through constant engagement between the members and the board. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless Fidelia SACCO.
Tuko na interest on loans. Ile pesa members walichukua loans wakapata interest ni 11,270,433 kutoka 14.0 million 2018. There was a decline on terms of income. We have interest expense. Hii inapatikana na note 17. Hiyo ni kumaanisha vitu viwili. We have interest paid to the bank and there is interest to be paid as interest on share capital as the chairman is report. Hiyo tutaingia huko, tutadivide the two. Net interest income ni 7,421,978.74 cents. Out operating income, there is investments the SACCO did, which is note 2B, you will see later when we go to notes, amounting to 6,972,859 cents. Net revenue ni 14,394,837.88 cents. Expenditure, matumizi. We have administration expenses of 13,643,269.45 cents. Then we have got other operating expenses of 636,567.9 cents. Total expenditure in 14,279,837.35 cents. Net operating surplus before tax 115,053 cents. We have 20% reserve, which is a reserve to the SACCO, 23,011 cents. Because of the performance was a bit poor, we don't give the dividends, we don't give the nolaria, and we don't give the star bonus. Surplus available distribution in 92,042. That is now the retaining earnings of the SACCO. On page 8, same. Next page. We have investments, that is statements of financial position for the year ending 31st December 2019. We have the total assets of 75.5 million from 75.5 million 2018. There was no growth in terms of assets. Comprises the following: cash and the cash equivalent, that was 82,000. Prepayments during the year, 196,000. Trade and other receivables of 3.5 million. Loan to members, 68.7 million. Other finance assets of 1.5 million. We have property, plant and equipment, that is the fixed assets in the office of 1.4 million, which makes a total of 75.5 million. Madeni. Liabilities, total liabilities is 63.1 million. comprises the following: members deposit, that is 43.0 million, trade and other payables of 6.3 million, interest on members deposit, that's your dividends of the year 2019 of 2.2 million, bank overdraft of 1.9 million, interest bearing liability, the two, that is bank overdraft and interest bearing liability, hiyo ni pesa ya loan ilikopwa, that's the balance of 9.4 million, which makes a total of 63.1 million. Share capital. We have share capital of 11.4 million and the reserves of 958,303. I recommend the share capital is a very good move. You have taken a part of saving your circle to be a circle which is alive. The total shareholders fund is 12.4 million. When you add with the liabilities of 63, you get a total of 75,552,736 and 74 cents. Briefly, summary, nimemaliza hesabu, lakini tutaona notes. Your next page on page 9. If you see page 9, note 2. Ile interest nisoma page 7, ndio hiyo, that is loan interest of 11.2 million. Note 2P, operating income. That's the other sources of income which you got from various places. And the circle got 6.9 million, which is in page 7. If you go to the long list a member was reading and comparing about the expenses, that's note 10. That is administration expenses, which the financial budget of 2019 financial year, they spent 13,643,269.45 cents. Most of you have read because you said even before I stand to read, because I think there's a member who's very clear on that. Then the page 11. Page 11, note number 6, I said you are moved from 5.2 million to 11.4 million. That's an increase of 6 million. That's a very good move. Then we have paid another payables amounting 6.3 million. We have note 8A, prepayments of 196,000. 80P, trade and other receivables. We have money in the bank, which stands for your loan, 3.5 million. Note 9, other financial assets you have invested in Cusco and other institutions amounting to 1.5 million. Note 10, that is purely loan, sales deposit, that is bookkeeping and accountancy. If we move to page 12, we have reserves amounting to 958,000 and a loan to members. If you compare note 12, loan to members, and note 13, members deposit, members wanapenda loan kulika savings. Okay? Na sadia nasema lazima usave ndio ukope. Lakini nyinyi mnakopa kabla unakuja save. Ukiangalia hiyo page, note what? Note 12 and note 13. That is loans in 68.7 million and note 13 is 43.0 million. A difference of almost 20 million. Okay? Kwa hivyo tunasema first of all save. Okay? So that you can borrow. Don't rely on bank loans. They are very expensive. Note 14, property, plant and equipment. That is fixed assets in the office amounting to 1.4 million. Note 16, you have outstanding loan of the bank of 9.4 million. And note 17, now if you see there note 17, interest of bank loan, you paid interest ya bank. Iyo mungekula kama mungebo mmesave vizuri of 1.3. There is a Cusco loan, interest you paid in advance, 282. Then ile mulibakisho peke yako munakura ni 2.2 million. Sasa hiyo ndio chairman alisoma ilibaki yenu. Lakini zingine tunafanya nini? Tunalipa mahali tulikopa. Wasi kopa usilipe, lazima ulipe.
Projection ya 2021 tuko na income. Our incomes mostly come from interest on loans. We projected 33,000,000.003. Other incomes is coming to 7.9. Then the total projected income is 40,907,209. Then tuko na administrative expenses. We projected 6,397,483. We have staff costs of 10.7. Then we have governance expenses. The total governance cost will be we projected it to be 2.9. Finance cost 1.037. Other operating expenses of totaling to 22.7 million. So the total expenses projected will be 22.728 million. I think kwa hayo machache nitamalizia ripoti yangu hapo, na nawashukuru sana kwa kunisikiza. Asanteni sana.
Cooperative Bank, remember it's owned by the SACCOs. So our support as a cooperative bank for the movement is always guaranteed. We'll always support you as members, as we also support the SACCO. So I have confidence in Cooperative Bank. You can open account in any branch of Cooperative Bank ili management wape management kazi rahisi ile wakati wanakupatia pesa, si ndio? Yeah. If you have account at Cooperative Bank, kazi itakuwa rahisi. I know most of us, we join the SACCO 90% for loans. Kuna mwenye na loan labda kama unijoin jana, si ndio? We join the SACCO for loans. But remember, don't just take the loan because you have the savings. What is coming out here clearly is that there are a lot of defaulters. Plan well. Jipange vizuri kabla upewe hiyo pesa. Ujue venye utatumia hiyo pesa. Najua most of us tunafanya biashara. Na last year nyewe uchumi ilikuwa mbaya. Hata sisi tunaifeel hapo chini. Ilikuwa mbaya. Lakini ukipewa loan, kama wewe ni mtu wa biashara, jaribu ulipe loan. Dawa ya deni ni juu ukishalipa loan ndio member mwingine atapata kitu ya kukopa kutoka kwa sako. So hiyo ndio naweza wahimiza. Then also save. Let's save in the circle. Save. Ile wimbo ya kusave yenye mtu alisema hapa. Save. Let the circle be a one-stop shop. Ikuwe kama supermarket yenye ukiingia utapata kila kitu. I'm sure the management is working on other products like mobile loan, and even the period for the loans they will extend. So if you don't have the savings, will you get these loans? Hautapata, si ndio? Another thing to the management. There are issues which have been raised. I hope we are taking keen. We are noting them well, so that some members should not live here saying, no, pale hatuku sikujibiwa vizuri. But I believe in the leadership. All the issues that will be raised here will be addressed. And lastly, the competition is stiff. There's competition in financial market. I'll not talk about the cooperative banks products here, but just as I said before, let your circle be your financial partner. Hata kama unachukua mobile loan, chukua hapa kwa circle. Because COP will be at COP we have some, kuna mshwari, kuna tala, kuna nini, but let your circle be your financial partner. That's all I can advise. Otherwise, and lastly, I would like to recommend you the Fiducia Circle. We've been working well as a bank. I think we've never have any issue, and we'd like to continue with the same spirit. Otherwise, thank you.
Yule ambaye amedefault na anatusumbua tutasaidiana. Sawa? Kumfundisha adabu ndio asilete shida kwa wengine. Kwa sababu hao wenye wamedefault na ndio tena wanaenda kusema vibaya kuhusu Fiducia. Wale wanalipa loan na wako serious na Fiducia, they are here. Simumeona? Na sasa unaona hizi seats ambazo tulikuwa tumeweka, sisi ni expenses ambazo zimeenda for nothing, because they don't have faith in the circle. We shall work with the people who have faith, So members, just be patient with us. Mambo ya loans ku streamline, mambo those challenges we are facing, we hope we're going to work on them and things will be better. The other thing we are going to do different ni kwamba hatuta employ staff wengi. Sasa tunataka kuemploy members wengi. Tuko pamoja? We want to give this society back to the members, not the staff. Na malalamishi wengine wanasema saa hiyo staff mko naye atukujii, achukui simu. Na unaona credit inaenda juu. Si hata imeenda juu sana. Na wanatuambia wanawapigia simu. So kama labda mjukui anaweza divert apigie girlfriend ama boyfriend, So what we are going to do, we are going to work with you. We are going to enlist members of goodwill. Watusaidie ku market society. Watusaidie tukipeana loans, watu advise. Na tuende kwa mashinani na tu enlist good and serious people. Through that, to reduce expenses, and we are going to appreciate you in kind for supporting us to reach out to more members. And as we have also said, those are the use of technology, we are going to use it and to make our income ikue sawa. We still in the process of doing more marketing and enlisting serious members. Wale ambao wamedefault na wataki, yani wale ambao wako dormant tutawaongeresha. Wakirudi sawa, wakisema wataki kurudi tutawarudishia pesa yao. Tubaki wachache ambao tuko serious. Tutaki kuwa na namba kubwa na tukifanya budget tunafanya budget ya watu wengi na hawa wengi hawataki kuwa pamoja nasi. Kwa hivyo we have some other initiatives we are going to employ to make sure we increase efficiency and improve on profitability ya members, And we want to ensure that every member mwenye ako hapa anafaidika. Sawa? So kwa sababu wengi walichukua loans na wakaweka kununua mandazi, wengine wakanunua nguo mzuri wakashindwa kulipa. Going forward, before we give you a loan, tafadhali tutafanya due diligence, Tukikupatia loan tujue una mpango, uko na plan, Sasa shosh, uko na plan? Kama una plan tunakwambia rudi uko na plan. Na tukikupea loan tena tutakuja kuassess tulikupatia loan ya 200,000 ukasema unanunua stock, unanunua ng'ombe. Hiyo ng'ombe kama hakuna, tutakwambia uturudishie pesa yetu kabla huja default Si hiyo ni makofi na style hata mimi nimejua sasa. Mmenifundisha lesson Because some people take the loans and divert. Unachukua loan ya biashara unaenda kulipa mahari. Sasa hiyo mahari itarudisha hii biashara namna gani? Na biashara inakufa. So make sure kama ni loan ya kwenda kulipa mahari, ni ya mahari. Kama ni ya kununua nguo, ni ya nguo. Kama ni ya biashara, biashara. So we shall increase our level of education. And we shall work together with the ministry closely. We will work with the bank and other consultants ili tuweze increase the efficiency.
I want to thank our guests, Madam DCO Jen Kimuyu, for this. I've learned a lot. Na tumejifunza leo. Tumeambiwa to save. Tumeambiwa tulipe loan. Tumeambiwa tujiunge na vikundi na tukue wana active members kwa vikundi zetu. You make sure if someone in your cluster is not paying for the loan, wewe ndio wa kwanza kusema. Sema huyu halipi loan, vile halipi atanizuia mimi nikitaka loan. So let us always be very keen. Tunajuana, si ndio? Tuhakikishe watu kwa vikundi zetu wanalipa loan. Tumejifunza supervisory, we listened to you. You recommended about so many policies. By the way, zile mingi ulisema kuna zile hata tumefanya. Financial policy you recommended, it's now in place. The HR policy you recommended, it's now in place. You talked about the procurement policy. Tumemaliza hata pre-qualification document. Soon from next week tutaweka kwa online, tuwakubalie nyinyi to do pre-qualification so that we can be able to supply facilities, products, services to Faidisha Sacco. The Sacco should benefit its members. Mambo ya mobile lending inaendelea. Soon it will be out. Already we have a pay bill number. So the software engineers are just working on the final touches and will be able to borrow online. Wacha tuendelee na sifa mzuri ya Sacco. Let us be ambassadors of the Sacco. As Calvin's ile wa bank alituambia, financial institutions, ukisema tu jambo moja tu, hata kama ni ya uongo, inaharibu maneno. Si ni kweli? Hata saizi, he works with cooperative bank. Ukianza kusema tu cooperative bank inaanguka, itafanya namna gani? Itaanguka. So tuendelee, let us be ambassadors of the Sacco. And I want to give you an assurance. Mimi kama mfanyikazi wa Faidisha Insider, Faidisha Sacco is very stable. It has stable investments. Faidisha Sacco has what we call prudent financial policies. It's very stable and is growing. So thank you again. Tuendelee hivyo to be coming for meetings, education, be concerned. Fatilia mambo ya pesa yako penye iko. Mimi niko kwa kikundi fulani, my savings zimefika 1,000 peke yake. Lakini kila mkutano naenda. Na ni ngapi? 1,000 tu. Na wewe uko na 100,000 hukuji meeting. Fatilia, hii ni chama yako. So thank you and allow us end with a word of prayer from our sister Ann Duta.
God in heaven, we want to thank you this evening as we approach your throne of mercy. Thank you that, Lord, this evening we can be found under your presence, coming with lots of joy in our hearts, O King of glory, to say how good you've been to us since we began this meeting until now, Jehovah God. As we disperse, may your grace walk with us. May you save us, O King of glory, from all harms of the evil one and all his traps, Jehovah God. We are so thankful. And it is in Jesus' name that we ask minimally, trusting and believing that you've heard and you shall fulfill in Jesus' name. Amen. Of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore.